Thanks for joining us for our science lesson. Everybody say hello. Hello. Okay, let's do our meditation. 2 fingers to find our heart center. Left hand in our lap. And close your eyes. Very nice, friends. Everybody close your eyes and breathe quietly. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Feel for the boom, 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 boom in your heart center. Move your right hand into your lap when you feel it. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your body still. Keep thinking about your heart center. Let's end our meditation with 3 breaths together. 1, 2, and our last one, 3. Slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly open your eyes. And let's get ready for our lesson. In this lesson, we're going to keep thinking about all our different kinds of soil. We're going to take a look at the experiment we set up to see what types of dirt or soil are in our soil sample bottles. So we're going to take a look at that. We're also going to draw what we found from our soil sample bottles. And first, we're going to start with a little bit of vocabulary review on our PowerPoint. So when we think about our soil and what we found in our soil from our last few lessons, we have teeny, 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 tiny, tiny little grains of soil. And grains of soil are little, little, tiny, tiny pieces. They're made up of the same kind of thing as this big rock, as this big one, but they're just little tiny, tiny, tiny pieces that make up all our different types of soil. So sometimes when we pick up that soil, we can look at that soil and we can see little pieces of rocks, little pieces of dirt, and we can see them. So just like in sand, if we picked up some of that sand from the beach and we looked at it very closely, we could see all the tiny, tiny, tiny pieces that are in that sand. We could see them. They're very, very small, but we could still see them. So that's sand. Everybody say sand.
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 Good job. Can you help me spell sand? S.
A-N-D.
Great job. Sand. Sand. Do you remember if sand is our smallest, smallest, smallest?
Yeah.
Or our biggest?
Biggest.
What do you think?
Biggest.
Yeah, it's our biggest. If you didn't know that, that's okay. That's cool. No problem. Sand is still tiny, 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 but it's actually our biggest piece of tiny, 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 tiny soil. So sand is our biggest piece of little, little, little soil. Our medium-sized piece of little, 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 little soil is called silt. Good job, silt. Silt. And silt we find also kind of by water, like rivers, maybe by the beach. And when we look at silt, if we were to pick up some of that silt and try to look at it, it might just look like real small pieces of dirt. Maybe we can see some of the pieces, maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. So let's think about the 4 sounds in silt. We have s, t, t. Good job. S, il, t. Great job, friends. And then if we smash it all together, we get the word silt. Can you help me spell it? S. D. Good job. Like what we found outside. We found some silt. We found some sand. So silt is just a little bit smaller than sand. It's still very, very, very small, but the sand is a little bit bigger than our silt. Does anybody remember what our smallest kind of soil is called?
Clay.
Great job. It's called clay. It's called clay. Great job. A. Clay. Clay. And if we picked up some of that clay and we looked at that clay, could we see the little teeny tiny pieces? No, it just looks kind of like brown mud to us. Yeah, those pieces are so small. We can't see those tiny pieces like we can in sand. They're too small. They're too small. So clay is our tiniest kind of soil. Can you help me spell?
C-L-A-Y.
Very nice. And it's just so tiny. So tiny we can't even see it when we pick it up and look. We can't even see the little teeny tiny pieces. So clay we can use a lot. We use clay to make different kinds of pottery, things like this. Yeah, pottery. Clay can be different colors. Yeah, a lot of dirt can be different colors, different sizes, different shapes. It doesn't all look exactly the same. So when we have, how many kinds of soil do we have? 1,
2, 3.
3. We have 3 kinds of soil. We have 3 kinds of soil. And when we have all of those 3 kinds together, we have a special kind of soil called loam. 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 Good job. Loam. Loam. So when we have all these kinds together, clay, silt, and sand, we call it loam. Loam and loam. Very nice. Thank you. Loam rhymes with home. Home, loam. They have the same sound at the end. Yeah. So it's kind of a funny word, but it rhymes with home. So that's how you can help remember the sound of it. So we are now going to take a little stretch break. So let's have everybody stand up. Everybody stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Let's do it differently today. Okay. We're going to take a little break so we can give our mind a rest and stretch out our bodies. So everybody put your arms in a T. If you're very close to a neighbor, take a step back so you're not hitting your neighbor. Yep. Get some space and swing your arms a little bit so you can stretch your shoulders and your back.
And take it out.
And just twist your body around. You can twist. Okay, very nice. Stand up straight and tall. Stand up straight and tall. Put up your left hand. Put up your left hand. Can you show me your left hand? Left hand. Show me your left hand. That one. There we go. Left hand, that one. There we go, good job. Remember, you can see your letter L for your left hand. So I'm gonna look a little bit opposite to you. So you can stand up nice and tall and stretch to one side with your left hand up. Stretch to one side with your left hand up. Go that way. You want your arm to go over your head, your left arm over your head. Other way. Left arm over your head, friends. Should look like this. You still have your L. Your arm over your head. Stretch to one side. You got it, bud. You got it. Okay. Put your right hand up. Put your right hand up. And stretch your arm over your head. Stretch to your side. Stretch to your side. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Okay, find a partner. Find a partner. Find a neighbor. Tell that neighbor or partner hello. Shake hands with that neighbor. Give that neighbor a high five. Very nice. Give that neighbor a high five down low. Very nice. Shake hands with that neighbor. Shake hands with that neighbor. Give that neighbor a spin. Give that neighbor a spin. Get a spin for yourself. Spin for yourself. Tell that neighbor thank you. All right, very nice, friends. So before you sit down, I want everybody to get with their teams from our water bottles. So 2, you're gonna trade places with Prowl. You're gonna come over there. Pen, you're gonna come over here to Pak Boon's desk. So now we're all with our teams from finding our soil samples, and we're gonna take a look at our bottles. Okay, so we've got our 3 soil sample bottles that our teams made on our last lesson. So I'm gonna show you some of our bottles up close so you can see. We've got our tape on the side here because we're going to make some lines for all the different layers. But first I'm gonna show you some of our bottles so you can see. So as I'm going around, take a look at these bottles. Can you see different kinds
Small.
of layers?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see different kinds of dirt?
Different types. Dip, black and white, and black dip, black, white.
Yeah, take a look. Do they look the same or do they look different?
Different.
Yeah, they look different. We can see different colors in them. We can see different sized dirt and rocks in them.
Kimmy.
So some of them have a layer of water. Some of them have their bubbles. A few bubbles at the top. Nope, try not to. Some of this part at the top, like on this one and on this one, we've still got a lot of soap because one team had a lot of soap in there, so they've got a whole bunch of bubbles up top there. So we're gonna take a look at our bottles and we're gonna look and see all the different layers we can see, because when I look at this bottle, does this dirt right here look the same as this dirt?
No, Shirley, what does small?
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, this one had a lot of soap, so it has a lot of bubbles on top
It's so small.
and some water in there. Yeah, but take a look at the dirt. Do you see the different dirt right here?
Yeah.
It's different than this dirt?
And water.
What do you think? Is this dirt smaller or bigger?
Bigger.
Up here? Take a look. What do you think?
Small.
Yeah, it's smaller than our dirt at the bottom. Our dirt at the bottom, our dirt at the bottom, we can see all the teeny tiny pieces. But this dirt right here, can you see tiny pieces? Or does it just look like one color? What do you think?
Three colors.
You see 3 different colors?
It is little bit brown. It is playground it is brown.
Light brown? Yeah, light brown. Do you see in this dirt
Yeah.
that we can't really see all those teeny tiny? They're too small, right? But what about down here? Can you see those pieces? Down here? Can you see tiny pieces of the dirt?
No.
No? Okay. Take a look. Do you see all the different colors and sizes? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have some friends come up and we're gonna take some markers. We're gonna use our tape that we have here. And we're gonna put a little tiny line on our tape so that we can label where it's clay, where it's silt, where it's sand, and where we have some water. Because on top of our water, we have some interesting things going on top of our water. Actually, this is a good example. Can you see what's on top of our water here? Under the bubble? A little bit of bubbles.
This is
What's floating? What's floating on that water? Does it look... Can you see what that is floating here on that water?
and what this one is Timmy.
Do you see what these little things are? Look up here. Up here. Besides our bubbles, we've definitely got a little bit of bubbles. Some grass, some little sticks. Do you see that right here? We've got some bubbles. We've also got some grass and some tiny sticks floating on our water. Isn't that interesting? So we're gonna, on our tape, we're gonna take our tape here that's on the bottle, and if this is our bottle with the lid, we're gonna take some turns and we're gonna make some lines on our tape where the different levels are, okay? So we've got some markers to do that with, and we're gonna have friends do that one at a time. So let's have Prow come, Ben come, and Lakao come on up here. That's yours? Okay, let's put yours over here. Okay, so here's a marker for everybody. This one's yours. We're gonna use red for something else. So Lakao, yours is in the middle, I think. Red for something else. Okay, and you're gonna take a look on your bottle. You're gonna take a look on your bottle, and on your tape, you're gonna put a little line where the top of that water is and where that water stops, okay? So here's yours. You're gonna put a little line on the top of that water. So up high where the water is, just a little line. You've got a lot of bubbles, you're right. So find the top of your water right there. Put a little line. Very nice. There you go. And just mark. Perfect. Good job, Pen. You got it, Lakao? Okay. And put a line where your water stops. Where does your water end? Where does your water end? Take a look at that. Does it end down here? Does it end here? Take a look. Right about there. Very nice. Prow, where does your water stop? Where does your water end? Friends, you're doing such a good job of looking and listening. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's see. Where does that water stop? Maybe around here. So you can put another line right around there. Okay, and when you have got your lines, very nice. Very nice. Go give the marker to another person from your team, and they're gonna come up and do our next line. Someone on your team. Someone from your team. So give it to someone from your team. And they're gonna come on up and mark that for us. So we're gonna have a few lines on our bottle. Okay, so find your bottle. Is this yours? This I think is yours. Okay, so you're gonna look, we're gonna use black. You're going to look on your bottle And you're gonna look and see and put a little line where you can start to see the dirt change.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're gonna put a little mark where you can start to see that dirt change. Yeah, okay, so put a little mark. Where you start to see the dirt change, does it look like it's a different color? Does it look like it's getting smaller? I think maybe right about there.
This?
Yep, I think right about there. So take a look here. So look at this dirt. It looks really, really, really small. Yeah, it looks really small. I think that looks great because down here we can start to see the big pieces of sand, right? We can start to see that change. So I think your mark is going to be right about here. That's where we start to see the sand get a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Yeah, you did a great job. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, give the marker to someone else on your team. Yeah, that looks great. Because I can see it start to change a little bit when it gets down to here. Okay, let's have a new friends come up. Yep, you'll have a turn. You'll have a turn, okay. So we're going to look at our bottles again. We've got 2 coming up. Which one's yours? Pot, this one? This one yours? Yep. This one's yours. I think this one's yours, buddy. Oh, you see the sand getting really big. Really big. Yours is kind of close. It's just right there, I think. The sand's getting a lot bigger.
Like this.
Yep, just right, so small. You have a real tiny section there. That's okay. So look at your bottles, boys. Take a look. Come down here and take a look. Where does that sand start to get bigger, do you think? Where does that sand start to get where you can see those little pieces? Do you think around here? Yeah, some small pieces. I think right around there. What do you think? Where does your... Yep, and you're going to put a little line, just like that. You might need this end of the marker. Try this side. So you take a look at yours. Where do you think? Where does that sand start to get bigger? Down here? Down there? Okay. Where does it get bigger? Okay. Let's take a look and put a line. Put a line. Very nice. Very nice. Great job. So, yep, you can put your line. Put your line. So now we've got our bottles all marked. We can see where our water starts, where that water stops. Right here, we can see that the sand is so tiny, we can't even see the little pieces. Here it gets a little bigger. Yeah, we've got a lot of bubbles up there. And down here is where our sand, we can see those pieces and they look big. They look big. So we've got our bottles all marked. Great job, buddy. Okay. All right. So you can head back to your tables. Bring your markers. Bring your markers and take this to your team also. So bring your black marker and your red marker with you. Here you go. Yep, you can go back to your desk with that marker. Okay, we're gonna label our bottles with clay, silt, sand, and what's this up on the top? Water, water. So I'm gonna see if our friends know how to spell water. I think there's enough practice that we know how to spell water. So we're not gonna write that on the board right now. If we need it later, that's okay, we'll add it on. So think about right now our clay, silt, and sand. Which one is the smallest one? Clay. Clay is our smallest one. So which of these layers do you think might be clay? Do you think it's the one up here? Do you think it's the one down here?
Up there.
This one? Why?
No, little bit. No, like this.
Yeah, can we see those little rocks?
No.
No, we can't see those little rocks. What do you think? Can you see those little rocks up here?
No.
No, it just looks like one color. So yeah, when we think about our PowerPoint video, those clay pieces are so small, it just looks like one single color. So we're gonna give our bottles to our groups. And on your first mark on your tape, I'm going to erase my bottle. So this is our tape on our bottle right here. And your bottle is going to look different than this. But our first marks, we're going to write water. I'm going to see if you know how to spell water. I'm just going to draw some water. If we need help spelling it, that's okay. Our top layer is clay. It's clay because we can't see the teeny tiny pieces. It just looks like one color. So this layer is our clay. Okay? It's our clay. All right, take a look at the very bottom. Can you see the little tiny pieces?
Let me see.
Yeah, you see them?
Yeah.
We can, on the bottom, can you see the tiny pieces?
But I did, yeah.
Yeah?
Did, no.
Yeah, up here we can't, but down here, can you see the little pieces?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Teacher.
Can you see them?
Big.
Yeah, they're big, right? We can see them. So we can see them down here. What layer do you think that might be?
Silk. Sand. Sand. Silk. Sand.
Ooh, good guesses, good guesses. But think about our biggest piece of tiny soil, our biggest one. What is it? Sand. Yeah, and sand, when we pick up sand, we can see all those tiny pieces. So our bottom layer is going to be sand. And that middle layer, where we can a little bit see the pieces, sometimes we can't, it's hard to tell. What do you think that's going to be?
Silk.
Yeah, it's going to be silt. Silt. Very nice, friends. So we are going to give our bottles to our teams. You're going to make your black lines, make them go all the way across. Listen up, teams. You're going to make your black lines go all the way across. And then you're going to use your red marker and you're going to write water. Pen, listen up so you know what to do. You're going to write water. What's going to go here? Clay. Silt. Sand. Okay, very nice. So take turns. You're going to work together. Make sure each person gets to write one word. And then you're going to trade. Each person gets to write one word, okay? Whose marker is this? Here you go. I'm going to get you some more tape. Try not, don't move your bottle. Keep it still. Keep it still. Keep it still. So you're all going to work together and write one word each. Maybe one person will do two. So first, put your black lines. Get your black lines. Put your lines all the way across with that black marker. Got your lines all the way across? So put your lines all the way across with that black marker. Got your lines? Good job. Do this one too. Okay. Yep, all the way across. All the way across, like that. You got it. Nope, you can do it.
I got it.
You got it. You can do it. Right here. All the way across. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, maybe that side will work better. Okay, get your lines all the way across. Yeah, so get your black lines all the way across. Go ahead. And then with your red marker, you can start labeling water, then your clay, then your silt, then your sand. So first do your black lines all the way across. They should go all the way across your tape, just like this. Got your lines? Very nice. Then on your tape, here, you can write on the tape. You can write on the tape, because it's okay. If you write on the bottle, that's okay. Start on the tape. Got it? Yeah, just like that, all the way across. You don't have to go there, just on your tape, all the way across. Yep. Got it, friends? Good job, all the way across. Okay. All the way across, then start with your red marker. Your red marker, thanks. Your red marker, so you're gonna start with water.
This is clay.
Because up there, oh, good job spelling water. Good job spelling water. Then make sure down gets a turn to right and Pangpan gets a turn to right too. So each person should be writing one word. So each person should write one word. Whoa, whoa. We're only going to do our ones without lines. That's okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So take your marker, put a line right here where your water starts. Because that's where our water is. And you're going to do a line where your water stops. And you're going to do a line for your clay and for your sand. And just draw it all the way across your tape, just on your tape. Very nice. Yep. So get it all the way across.
This.
And now one more, right here. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, there's a little one right there. Very nice. That's cool. So then let's take a look. Can you see a tiny little layer right here that looks different? Or does this look all the same?
No same.
Not the same?
No.
Okay, put a line for where it looks different. Does it look different here? What do you think?
Clay.
Where does it start to look different? Where does it stop looking like clay? What do you think? Maybe right here?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, put a line for right there. That's cool. Here, let's see. Get that. Our markers are old.
Red.
Okay, so then you're going to use red to label your water, your clay, your silt, and your sand. So take a turn. Everybody gets to write. Yep. Water up top. Okay. So that's great job. Great job. So now let's start labeling our water. Then our clay. Do we have a line down here?
Yes.
Yeah? Can you finish that line with the black marker? Got them all?
Finish.
Okay, did you give Pangpan a turn to write too?
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
And this one.
So this one, you're gonna write water.
Water.
You're gonna write the word water. Do you know how to spell water? Do you know how to spell it? Listen to Pak Boong. She's gonna help you spell water. Good. T. Okay, so somebody's gonna write water right here. Okay, go for it. And you can put the lid on our black marker. Put the lid on. We're done with the black one. Listen, Nadia, she's gonna help you out. W-A. T. Can you help this team spell water? Good job. We got water. Okay, the next one. Help your team spell. If your teammate is writing, you should be telling them how to spell each word. Okay, so someone take a turn. Pen Pen, you're going to take a turn here with clay, and Pot and Nadia help her spell clay. Good job. Look at all those bubbles. Look at all those bubbles. You got so many bubbles. What? Okay, just turn that T into an A. Turn that T into an A. Here we go. A. Boom. C-L-A. What's next? What letter's next? Y. Y. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, put this one on. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Oh, Y. Good job. All right, are you guys finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you our next step. Our next step that we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture of how our bottle looks on our paper. So you're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to draw, can I borrow your bottle? Thank you. You're going to draw how your bottle looks. So does this team have a lot of sand?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, so your bottle is going to have a lot of sand. Do you have a lot of water?
Yes.
What do you think? Do you have a lot of water?
Yeah. Small.
Just a little bit of water. So you're going to draw, yeah, a lot of bubbles. You're going to draw on your paper just how this bottle looks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And you're going to
Thank you.
label it out. So you're going to use your pencil first. You're going to use your pencil first. Pencil first, pencil first. If you want to bring your chair over here, you're going to draw your bottle. Draw your bottle. Draw that bottle. You can do it right here. That's fine.
Nào, một chuỗi. Chứ chưa tịt. Tịt S.
S.
E.
Hey, you got it. You got it. Very nice. And good. Good helping, team. Good helping. Silt. So we've got clay, silt, sand. Sand. So sand, just like that. Yep, that part where you can see, and you want to do it in your red? Why don't you do it in red? Where's your red? Where's your red? Did everybody get a chance to write? Everybody got a turn to write a word? Did Pot write? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
S.
Nadia's going to help you spell sand.
Thank you.
All right. So you're going to draw your bottle. You're going to draw your bottle on this paper. And you're going to show on your bottle. I got it. You're going to show where your water is, where your clay is, where your sand is. Where your sand is. Okay, thanks, bud. You're going to draw that bottle. You're going to draw that bottle. Draw it big. Draw it big. And each bottle is going to look different. Great. So here's your paper. Thank you. You are going to draw your bottle, and you're going to show your lines just like how it is on your tape. Where your water is. Yep, draw the whole bottle. Then you're going to draw where your water is, where your clay is, where your sand is. You're going to draw each level and show how big that layer is. Here you go. So I'm going to put on a timer for about 5 minutes. So you can draw your bottles for about 5 minutes. Great job. Very nice. Very nice. These are looking great, guys. Good work. Good work. You have about 3 more minutes. Looks great. Looks great. You got about 3 more minutes. Looks good. Looks good. Very nice. Very nice. Great job, friends. Don't forget to write on your paper where clay, silt, and sand are on your paper.
Bubbles.
More than one bubble? S. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Very nice. You got it, girl. You got it. Looking good. Looking good. Good. That looks great. Yeah, you know how to spell water. You got it. You got it. Very nice. Very nice. Are those your bubbles? You can draw all of those. Good job. Team. What do you think? T. Your team Pikachu. Okay. E-A. Team. What's the last sound? M. Thanks for joining us for our science lesson. We've got our bottle pictures that we drew of each group's bottle, and we're going to practice all of our layers. What's our top layer? What?
Water.
Then clay. What's next? Silt. And the bottom? Sand. Sand. Good job, friends. Very nice. Can everybody say goodbye?
Goodbye.